Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's episode of FailRace with a clip from Need for Speed Shift 2 with a Nissan that doesn't obey physics. Physics just do not apply to this car. I have no idea what's going on with it. Maybe it's a car park monster. Maybe there is a secret car park monster in this game that has decided the Nissan shall be its new play toy and is currently rolling it across the floor. I have no bloody clue. Now we're going to spin around, do many spins on the rear bumper. Yeah, I have no idea. Up next from the Gamer Guy 216 on R Factor 2, we have got the AI getting confused. I mean, I've got cars. I've got a Formula truck almost stuck in a pit lane. Haven't got a single-seater race car stuck. I love how he backs up and the Corvette's also stuck. Turns out all you need to do to confuse the AI is to put a small wall. I mean, it's not even like they're narrow pit boxes. This is, I think it looks like Silverstone to me. The modern sort of pit complexy bits. They're huge pit doors, but no. The cars are scuppered. The guy here gives the Corvette a nudge. Corvette's figured out how to drive out of the pit lane. Now to go and try and help the Red Bull single-seater car. He gives it a nudge, and it instantly drives into the next one. Amazing. And then the other Corvette gets out fine. So I have no... There we go. And the single-seater finally gets out. We couldn't have things getting stuck on inanimate objects without going to Forza Horizon 2, as we have some Fords being kerfuddled by a tree. Yeah, we've seen this a few times with the drivatars. Note the GT40 that drove off, you see, at the start of the clip. Now we just have a Fiesta getting stuck on the tree. Is eventually just about scraping all the paint off along the side. We're going to go, just take the wing. There we go. The Fiesta has managed to free itself, which is the first actually for the car, for the AIs on here getting stuck. The guy then drives off down the road, and look what we see on the side of the road again. Yeah, they didn't make it very far. The GT40 and Fiesta have now been scuppered by a fence. Turns out Fords weren't having a particularly good day on Horizon 2. They are just, yeah, being drivatars basically. So we've had cars scuppered by pit boxes. We've had Fords being extra derpy. Well, it wouldn't be Horizon 2 without that. Moving on from cars getting stuck on fences when they probably shouldn't, to a car that doesn't get stuck on a fence when it probably should, as a rough goes completely through one. Again on Horizon 2, guy completely confused as to what on earth's going on, and now the rough is well and truly stuck in this little park bit and promptly can't get out. You're not supposed to get in here. I've never managed to get into one of these places. Just one of those sheer luck things. The way he hit the wall, the speed he hit the wall, it was just enough to get the car in, and now you can't get back out. And the people, well, they're kind of ghost magic people that you can just drive through. Another one from Forza 153, Horizon 2, again finding himself in a place that he shouldn't be. This time we've got the Rally Beetle on the beach. Again, gone through a wall somewhere and has found himself in a crowded place where he certainly shouldn't be, and then the ghost people look very surprised as they make their way into his car. That is a terrifying facial expression on the... to be fair, if you were run over by a Rally Beetle, you'd probably have that as well. RS Templar 103 on Forza Horizon 2, doing one of the cross-country races. Now, these are notorious for big jumps and silly accidents, and sure enough, we get a big crash as we try to go across the tarmac section. Not quite sure what caused that bigger a flip as we tumble. We're still cartwheeling, and now we're going to do a spin. Probably would have landed it as well if the game hadn't decided to put it back on the track. Again, the guy reset the race, coming to exactly the same point. This time it's the drivatars that find the same bump and have a particularly big flip. Yeah, nice piece of road. CQR Miles on GTA 5, making a very fiery cheater. I'm not sure if they poured fuel on the back of the car, and then because it has exhaust in the middle of the back, and that lit the fire. Either way, a very cool spectacle from the back of the cheetah, making lots and lots of fire. Himal 1002 on Nascar 14, with another physics-defying car. Gets a little bump and the number 42 gets airborne and then gets an even bigger shunt and tries to clear the fence. Yeah, that's some serious airtime with a Nascar. You're definitely going to be a caution for that one as the car rolls across the track. Speedman 240 on Horizon 2 though, determined not to be outdone by the Nascars. The Forza vehicles want to get some airtime as we're running down one of the faster roads on the game, 200 miles an hour plus. Gets a little bit off-road and the Koenigsegg goes for a rather big tumble, amazingly going through all of the trees and still it's cartwheeling down the road. A front flip for good measure and stuck the landing. Look at that. And even a bit of a thunder in the background. Rare Gliscor 1 on Horizon 2. Again, another car, this time specifically going for a jump, trying to clear some of the buildings around here off the sort of the little banking. It almost works with the Impala, just clips the underside of the car. And again, we're tumbling, bounce off a building. Oh, just about. Hey, there we go. Stuck the landing with the Impala as well. A little bit dodgy on the ending, but got away with it. Mad Al House on GTA 5 with another stick the landing from I can't even remember the name of this car. It's got the crazy Shackleton exhausts and a silly wing, and we managed to get a flip off the off the lamppost there. Cars are being well behaved this time. Stephen Trey 80 on Forza Horizon 2 driving away on the airfield. It goes off-road. There's a little bit of a dip there. Now the Alpha is flipping. It would have been a bigger flip if that hadn't been a car that he knocked into if he'd be going quicker. And again, another one that we get a good landing from after a little bit of a twist. Again, on a Horizon 2 with Giz 571. Ford Mustang barreling down the motorway. Finds out the dangers of a roundabout as we get a big airtime and a big spin. Almost gets away with the landing. Just a little brush on the tree. I think you lose a couple of points for the clonk against the tree, but still, the Mustang sticking the landing. Marzi Mind 2000 on GTA 5 is our final clip of the day, doing one of the, I think it's a player-created race, one of the quite the well-known ones with the huge jumps. The Infinity just clips a lamppost and gets a really rather spectacular roll with the perfect landing. Got to have it in slow motion again, as we're sort of twisting and rolling, sort of corkscrewing almost around. It doesn't look like it's going to work, and just gets twisted in time. Absolutely perfect. You couldn't have done that better if you had tried. I was very impressed with that landing. That definitely gets stunt of the week on this one. Anyway, that is it for this episode, guys. If you have clips you would like to submit to future episodes, of course we need as many clips as we can get. You can go to our forums. There will be a link in the description at the very top. There is a FailRace clip submission, and all the rules and how to submit clips can be found in there. However, that's it from me, so thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.